Hello Internet, welcome back to Let's Play Mushroom Kingdom Fusion. We're here for episode 3, and with me today I have Leave, my wife. Say hello.
Hello. Yeah, that's Roll? I thought Roll was red or pink or some shit.
She's wearing the Mega Man suit, which she starts off by default, and yes, that is Roll. Mega Man is not on the main cast for hilarious reasons, which will come up in the thread, I'm sure.
Okay.
Welcome to the fourth secret level of World 2, which is based entirely off of Super Mario Land. I have no idea if anyone here actually played that. I only have vague memories of the second game.
So your drills aren't as effective as Gurren Lagann believe me drills to be.
No, I forgot to mention, Roll has her Buster and can pick up various Robot Master weapons to use. Right here she's got the ground drill from Mega Man and Bass.
So does she ever get that sweet-ass Zero Buster upgrade?
No, she doesn't get a Zero... I think it does come up later. Somebody's got a Zero upgrade.
I was kind of hoping she'd get that and show Penguin's power and then just surf around on Penguins the entire game.
I forgot that... Actually, that wasn't Chill Penguin's weapon, though. I think she can pick that up. I'm pretty sure that was the, Chill Man's, Cold Man's weapon from Rockman and Forte, or Mega Man and Bass, whatever you want to call it. And here are some Search Snakes.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, to me it kind of looked like she flopped a turd out on the ground. That doesn't seem like a very ladylike thing to do.
No, just...
This game kind of looks like fun, though.
It definitely really is dependent on what level you're playing and what character you're using.
I like the background on this level, though.
Yeah, it actually does look pretty nice, and full of the pyramids in the background, so, which actually does look like it belongs in a desert.
Is there a Stargate level? Do you get to play as Jack O'Neill? Or Tilk? He'd be even better.
I think he was smart enough to not to take that Stargate.
Aww.
There are some warp zones you just never come back the same from.
I'm just horrifically saddened by this now.
Also, those enemies are kind of dicks. They move into the screen really fast and take a lot of shots to actually kill. And of course, Roll can't jump on enemies because she can only shoot them.
Did you just pick up a severed cat's head?
Yeah, that's another reference. That's a reference to the old Game Boy Mega Man games. There was this weird cat thing called Tango, which took Beat's job in that game. I never actually played those games.
Aside from Mega Man X, I'm not very well versed in Mega Man at all.
Oh, good. That knowledge will actually come in handy next level.
Oh,
Spoilers.
Jesus.
And now she's in her red dress. Roll is really bad because she only has 2 health. The first one is her whatever suit she's wearing, and then if she gets hit after that, instant death.
It might just be me, but I think she just looks ridiculous with that helmet.
Oh, yeah. It's even funnier with the hair just flopping about.
Like, this background looks kind of familiar, like I've seen it somewhere else.
I'm sure it was taken from some sort of old game. That's where most of the assets came from. Well, one good thing about Roll here is at least her Buster Shot can go through walls as long as she has an upgrade.
Yeah, so does it pierce enemies too?
Sadly no. Oh, actually, wait, what am I saying? It just did. But only the charged Buster.
So when, like one of those Piranha Plant guys goes in the pipe there, if she fires it and it goes through the pipe, will it kill him?
Yeah, I've noticed it a couple of times. And actually, Actually, it's really inconsistent what enemies her Buster Shot actually goes through. If they have a lot of health, it'll just stop there. If they're like Goombas, it'll keep going. It's weird. Also, we're now playing a bit of Toho with the bullet dodging there.
Roll would be the best. Oh, that's a Bass's helmet.
Yes.
Or base.
Which there is no way to actually there's no way to actually get to that without some kind of flying power. Which is of course not in the level.
You had that kitty power up.
Oh right. I had that ages ago.
So what does a Bass base? What does that robot guy helmet do?
It's basically her Hammer Bros suit, and it's actually kind of bad. It locks her in place and she fires like a machine gun buster. It
Well, that
sounds
pretty
better than
metal.
it actually is in practice.
Yeah, before this, to prepare for commenting on Mega Man stuff, I was reading EPM's Mega Man Battle Network 4 LP.
Oh, I have such good memories of that. The duo face will never get old. Anger Impact.
I just remember I first started reading it on my one of my first semesters in college when I actually lived in the dorms. And I remember I skipped class on more than one occasion just to see what came next.
Also, something really weird about Roll's weapon, and it's got something to do with the hitbox detection in this game. You fire it too close to a wall, it will just get absorbed by the wall. This game has some very terrible hitbox collision.
Notice. So, like, compared to the other characters, how good is Roll?
There are a few certain levels where I will bust her out because there are too many enemies to just stomp all to actually be able to jump on, and despite her shitty health, spammable projectiles is very useful. But overall, like a lot of the characters, her health is just too low to actually be useful, and that knockback she takes also tends to send you right into a bottomless pit. This guy is actually not that bad of a boss. His name is King Totemetsu. I think he's from the original Super Mario Land. You can't actually jump on him with any character, so what you're supposed to do is jump on those little bomb beetles there. When you do that, they'll just kind of sit there, and eventually explode. You're hopefully damaging him. But since I'm Roll, I can just shoot him. It works so much better.
I like how they get exploded into a bounty of health and shit like it's Super Metroid.
Or more like yeah, when you beat bosses, depending on how good they are, they will explode into like little tiny power-ups. Also sudden.
Holy shit, it's Vile.
Yes, what are you doing here? You're not a protagonist.
Hey, whatever. Don't give a shit. Remember, this guy was awesome in Mega Man X. At least I think he was.
Yeah, also Pokies still kind of suck.
So does Vile not have a charge shot?
He does not actually. He only has his regular buster and his kind of cannon thing that works on weapon energy. Can kill pretty much anything though, so it's really useful. It just has too low ammo to spam.
So I guess that's something you gonna end up saving for the boss?
Not really. It does recharge over time, so you can just spam it if you need to. Also, key animations look really weird again.
It kind of looks like he's holding his dong.
Oh, you haven't seen anything for badly placed key holding. And I will spare the audience a terrible reference to Proton John there. Move fast. No, won't say it. Anyway, Vile is one of the secret characters you are going to eventually unlock in the regular game, and he owns. Spammable projectiles, air dash, he can jump on enemies, has 4 health. He is basically the best character in the game, and when you absolutely want to trivialize a level, you bring him in.
What do you do to unlock him?
I have no idea. In the final game, you're probably going to unlock him in World 3. But as they haven't actually revealed how you're going to end up unlocking them in the final game. This is still a very large beta.
Yeah, I don't want to say it's polished based on the hit detection and stuff I've seen, but
it's not at all.
but it doesn't look too bad.
One of the big problems, I think, with this game really does turn out to be the physics engine, as I'm going to really show off quite a bit. Also, the level design can be repetitive, and...
Why are there so many keys?
Yeah, there's a
Resident Evil.
There's a third one hidden in this maze somewhere, and then I go back because I missed a red coin over there.
Are there any Resident Evil characters in this game?
Not exactly characters per se, but there is a whole level based on Resident Evil later on.
So you don't get to play as Barry Burton?
No, but you do get to make Jill sandwiches.
Yeah, this game is bullshit. This game is dumb. Dumb game for dumb butts.
Also, if you're not Mario, good luck getting that life up, extra lives there. There's no way to break those blocks.
Aw, man, I thought Vile was cool enough to do that.
He may be a bad enough dude to rescue the president, but those blocks are just not worth his time.
I feel like you've lied to me.
And for some reason, there is no point to this. They just add 3 keys there just to make this part take longer.
I think the thing is that the keys don't even look different.
Oh, they aren't. They all work on the locks. It just makes the level take longer because you have to escort 3 damn keys through that maze.
Yeah, I don't see how this is fun or at all. Well, how that section was fun.
Yeah, there are a lot of points in this game where they thought more about how to make it stupidly more difficult and not how to make it fun. Also, short jumps with low ceilings. Fuck you, Pokies.
I like how you can actually see Vile running on the back of that pipe.
I did not notice that until now.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Overkill.
Well, that was,
And then it just goes flying for no apparent reason. Also, fuck you, no blocks. You actually do need that, but it's kind of still a dick placement, because you have to jump. Because the mole will pop up right where you're gonna jump.
Well, that was kind of nice.
Yeah. The best way to do all these things is just to combo it, or get tired of that and resort to bombs. Said resort to bombs. Thank you, Vile. Which for some reason will actually one-shot those things. I can't complain, but it's just weird in practice.
So, how many characters have you unlocked?
The demo this version starts with everyone unlocked.
Ah.
Just for beta testing and such, since they clearly did not do much of that themselves. Anyway.
So you're kind of being nice and beta testing it for him?
Less nice than... Oh, and that's a random power-up block, your reward for 8 red coins. On a scrap recording I did, that gave me a poison mushroom when I was at 1 health and killed me. I wish that recording hadn't gotten scrapped, because that is just Mushroom Kingdom Fusion in a nutshell. Even the power-ups want you dead. Also, Vile does not give a shit about Hammer Bros.
Yeah, that was a little anticlimactic.
I'm just kind of leaving those in to show off how different characters can trivialize fighting. Also, it is now the best time. It's Wario time.
Oh, fuck yeah.
If you're paying attention, you might notice briefly I've actually changed the map screen music, because if I hear Bomb on Battlefield one more time, I was going to kill someone. Anyway, Wario is honestly my pick for best character in the game that isn't Vile. he has a really he's one of the slowest characters, but considering how much of this game is waiting around, it doesn't hurt him at all. He has this amazing air dash move, which makes him a lot more ideal for really stupid situations. And his power-ups are all pretty awesome.
Is that lava?
Yes, that is lava.
Because I took a dump the same color yesterday. That does not look like Magnum movie.
Unfortunately, if you air dash into a wall, you end up bouncing off and falling to your death.
Well, that kind of makes sense, though.
You will see this a lot in this level because there are a lot of just really bad jumps, like this one. An incredibly low ceiling and whoop, dead.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh hey, there's no time on the timer.
Yeah, a lot of the levels fortunately have no time limit. Which makes life a little bit easier.
So for characters without an air dash, how are they supposed to get through that?
They jump and hope they don't hit the ceiling. It's really badly designed.
Yeah.
The only other time I've beaten this, I'd abuse Arthur's double jump.
Well, Arthur is the motherfucking man, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what happened there. I tried to grab the spring and ended up air dashing through it into lava.
Is there anything fun about this level? Because this looks terrible.
Fun is putting that springboard too close to that little wall there and having it get sucked into the wall and land up above the Koopa. That has happened.
At least they had those cool little bat things from
I will try to get
Island.
I will try to get a recording of that for the thread later because they just did not try. Yeah, this level just honestly, it's a gigantic difficulty spike from what you've had so far. The platforming is just obnoxious. And the jumps are a bit too tight for this point in the game. Also, that question mark there has a poison mushroom block, and if you hit it, you cannot dodge it. And that was hitbox detection, because apparently the tip of my foot scratched that fire pole.
This is just a wonderful game.
Yeah.
You're such a good person for doing this.
Yeah, and since one mushroom is not enough to beat that section, I went over shopping and bought a fire flower for 100 rupees. That's what you collect those things for.
Oh, well, that's fun?
Yeah, it's what you're collecting the rupees for. It lets you buy extra power-ups. So I'll show off the store a bit more in detail when I'm later on in the game. Fortunately, Wario does not need to do your pathetic little jumping. Just air dash over.
See, now I'm just waiting for this to hit you in some completely ridiculous manner.
Terrible hitbox detection.
So who's like the worst character in the game?
Link.
Aww.
Hitbox detection.
It looks like Wario has an eye in the back of his head, and it's freaking me out.
I have no idea what that's supposed to be. I didn't notice it until now, and it kind of creeps me out. And oh hey, 3 keys.
Fucking really?
Look at his carrying animation. What the hell, guys? That's just lazy.
Like, if it was on his back, I could accept that. Like, I'd be fine with that, because that makes
sense.
sense.
He's not even using his hands to carry it. You could say that's just because he's Wario and doesn't give a fuck, but still.
It looks like he's tucked it under a fat roll or something. Like he's just counting on his girth to hold on to it for him.
He's Wario, he gives no shits. Also, hitbox detection or charge attack not working on dry bones for no apparent reason. I'm not sure which of them it was.
I don't know, but you saying Wario gives no fucks makes me want to have Orin as a playable character in this game.
But yeah, this is all this part is, going back and forth through the same thing 3 times.
This is not fun. Who thought this was a good idea?
I'm not sure, but I can make a guess. It's sad, but I can probably make a guess of which idiot member of the development team was responsible for this. And I say idiot member because I literally have no respect for the asshole.
It's just... Like, you know, I can understand thinking that this might be cool, because, you know, it's really tight, you know, you gotta be precise and quick and all that. But at the same time, just... Someone approved this, right? Someone thought, yeah, this is a good idea, let's go with this.
Yeah, the problem is it's not difficult, it's repetitive. And again, the jumping detection on these things are a little weird. I'm trying to get that red coin up there, and well, this happens. I don't know what was going on there, but for some reason Wario would not jump.
Is it just me, or is those bursts of lava differently colored than the ones before?
I don't know, they were all just obnoxious to me. And this is me trying to get that power up, only to realize that even if I hit it, I won't be able to pick it up. So I say fuck it. And this is me forgetting how Boom Boom works, and actually getting hit by him. I feel shame.
Is hitbox detection?
No, that was just me being stupid. And then he explodes for no good reason.
Alright, I was trying to make you feel better, but fine, asshole.
No, sometimes it is just me being bad at video games. Anyway, that's all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed those masterpieces of level design.
That was certainly something.
Yeah, next time we're going to continue into water level hell.
It's better than a sewer?
Time.